I'ma gotta get it.
Tune up the 808 baseline check. They stay complacent, me, I'm a threat. Big moves only how I connect. Living it large, no need to reflect. Came from the bottom, now I'm on deck. They get stuck while I progress. Can tell where it's going, I've seen this, I know all your steps. And we over that, tell me what's next.
Goes huge for the 4-piece. He's on a 7 streak right now. Make it 8.
Oh, the misfortunals! Oh my goodness, the misfortune Falcons!
Je constate qu'elle refait des choses sur la barre et le tir dans le bout du terrain. No one's able to stay alive for Waterloo as St. Clair throws down the ultimate. White is not even the 1, 2, 3.
You know who they choose. One that I got it. Kick the door down, we are not knocking. You a dollar bill up in my pocket. I can see the future and it's looking like profit.
Hello and welcome to the Condors Esports channel. I'm excited for tonight, and how could I not be? It's Canadian Nationals action for esports. This is Curtis Collings alongside
Willow, Mute Chaos, Bridges.
What are we excited for today?
Well,
I already said what I'm excited for. Hopefully. I mean, we've done a lot of that this week.
I'm honestly really excited to see Blade again.
Yes, he performed really well in his first game with us.
Well.
In losses, I will say.
But
it was really
it
good
was so amazing.
It was really good individual performance. And the rest of the team with him, also not too shabby. Let's meet the boys. The boys that you've come to know and love throughout the semester. And we are missing one face there. I mean, the guy we were talking about, Willow. Why don't you let us know who that is?
Which one? Blade?
Blade, the one where the face we're missing.
Our new Academy member who's actually
our new
come up to
varsity member, yes. Is he a new
Yeah.
Academy member too?
I don't.
Okay, no. Our Academy member.
He's new. There he is. Look
in the
at
desk.
him.
In the white jersey still. Showing
Looking
out for his
Slightly
Academy.
looking cleaner than the other boys, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, bigger fan of the
yeah,
whites.
the white looks. It's just something about it looks so nice.
And so he's looking forward to go. We've had quite a bit of action so far just this week with the Nationals. Lots of wins being picked up, and
Whole lot of wins.
all of this is during bracket play. We'll see if we can find the bracket here for the League of Legends tournament. I guess you could call it a tournament, and here we are, the first round. Toronto, University of Toronto, Mississauga winning that first round 2-1 against Guelph. We of course had a bye in that 1B round, and now we are in that top side. Winner of round 1B, us, because of course we didn't face anybody, and the University of Toronto Mississauga, a pretty good team in their own right, but that's not to say Conestoga ain't as well. Whoever loses this game faces off against the University of Guelph tomorrow.
Hopefully we get to win against UTM and send them back to face off against University of Guelph.
Play a second
Yeah,
time.
it'd be a little funny, not gonna lie.
And there it is. University of Toronto Mississauga is who we're facing off against. The Battle of the Birds.
That is a bird?
It looks like
I
a
thought
phoenix.
it was a flower.
Now that would be a phoenix if you asked me.
Start a debate in chat.
Hey, very seriously, if you think that's a flower, then I think
It
our
looks like
condor
like a
is
lotus flower. Do you see it? Okay, never mind. It's gone.
But the boys on the desk here in our Esports Hub are getting ready to go. The only one not here is Lopaczynski. That's the team captain, but of course it doesn't really matter because they're
And
on voice comms.
look at how close they are over here. They're like touching shoulders.
Oh yeah, they're ready. They're excited. They're a band of merry men.
They really are. Lazaro's just in his own world.
He needs to be locked in. He's one of those guys, personally, I don't really talk too much before the game
Dare
starts.
I say, because it is Thanksgiving in America, it's like the adult table and the kids table.
Except for the kids table. Oh, I guess the kids table is the majority. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say you got to specify which side.
Thanksgiving, everyone always brings their kids friends, and their kids. I was gonna say kids, but that would not.
And the
make
adults,
sense.
in this instance, one of the most locked-in guys I've seen, and the glasses are on and ready to go. We've got an extra set of eyes now. Of course, in voice comms as Lopaczynski, the team captain, has the rest of them all ready tonight to face off against the University of Toronto Mississauga, who is a good team from what we've heard.
Yeah, almost. Well, they're number 2 out of 26.
Yes, second out of 26 in the rankings. We are number 12 in the rankings.
Which is pretty good nonetheless.
Yes,
I mean, the 2
we're in the
is still
top half.
ours.
We're in the top half technically, just barely by 1 spot.
But we're there. We are there.
It counts.
It does.
And so, what that means tonight, well, it's going to be tough. 10 spots are the difference between our team and their team. So making up for that difference will be key. They do have a lot of good individual players, but how they play as a team, we'll have to wait and see.
We will, especially, well, we've seen what it was like when, like, Blade played. So we know that they're kind of getting familiar with each other's playstyle, especially, I mean, Academy and Varsity, are they pretty different? Yes. So Blade has to kind of overcome that little bit of a hurdle. But he's doing pretty good, and we also have to give credit to the rest of the Varsity team for making it that easy of a transition for Blade.
Oh, absolutely. It's
Like,
a team game.
It really is. And these boys, I mean, time and time again, they prove it a million times over that they are really well and truly a team.
Well, they're united. They are united when they play, and that's the question mark facing this UTM team is, will they play united? They faced off against Guelph before this in the playoff, almost losing. I mean, that was 2-1. It took them the whole series. Today, we'll see if it takes Conestoga more than 2 games to win, or if they win at all, really. This will be their first game in this playoff tournament.
That is true, and we've seen before that, you know, having that buy-in kind of is a little bit of an effect on teams because it means you don't play a game before.
Yeah, you can't get warmed up. You can't be coming into it with momentum.
Yeah, with that experience of, okay, this is where we've got our head in that this is a proper competitive game, not something to just, you know, throw away and fool around and whatnot. So.
And speaking of those teams with the buys, well, this is not something that had buys. This is for Valorant. Of course, this was on Monday when we faced off against Sheridan College, beat them 2-0. And then Wednesday, which was just yesterday, in that winner's side, faced off against Durham and beat them. So we are in the playoffs, Willow. Valorant team putting it on.
Very nice to see. And moving on, we got our they're like 6 feet tall guys, our Rocket League. On Monday, they ended up winning against Seneca College.
Yes.
It's a name I haven't heard in a while.
And then they advanced to the winner's bracket.
And they did, and they moved on same day against Fanshawe, another 3-0, and moved on to playoffs.
So that was Monday, the first games that you saw this week, and this one here, Call of Duty from last night, Conestoga College beating Queen's University and then beating a University of Ottawa. They as well are in the playoffs. Lots of success here in Conestoga.
Yeah,
can't help it laugh.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we got good teams and good players. That's why.
And right here, our Valorant GC group, of course, getting the bye in the first round and then losing to St. Clair. Would the bye help them? Would it have hurt them? Who knows? But they're going to be facing off against the University of Saskatchewan on Friday.
Well, it'll be nice to see. We will. I think
we'll
we're
keep
both
an eye
back
on
tomorrow.
it. We'll be keeping our eyes on it. I'm pretty sure
yeah.
we'll both be seeing it. And here is the draft. Lots going down here that will be very, very important.
UTM already locking in Yon, it looks like. pretty fast, pretty quick. Quick with it. Shall we make a song out of that? Quick with
Yeah,
it?
quick with it. I'm
Quick
shocked
with
that
it?
isn't a song.
Is it not?
Quick
I feel
with
like
it?
There's definitely got to be some sort of song that's got it quick with it.
I don't know, but that's the fastest pick I have seen
Yeah.
in one of these band faces. They knew they wanted to go Yon.
We got Seraphine.
Seraphine on the Conestoga College side for their first pick. Who will they go with pick number 2? Xin Zhao. I said it so wrong.
Shinzao.
Shin Zhao. Yeah, that's I knew I was
To
wrong.
be fair, I could also be incorrect. So like we
That's
can rock
true.
paper scissors over who we think.
No,
is
I
better.
think I'm more wrong. Now, we did hear a little bit from the captain himself, Lopachinski, about some of the picks that they would be making. I don't want to say it's nothing yet, but
I mean, we'll slowly start checking them off in our head if he was correct about it or not.
we'll just, I'm just, you know,
Oh, this is this is one character we have not seen. Echo? Eco?
Echo. I would go with Echo.
EKKO?
I'm just looking. Of course, lots of scouting being done. When it comes to the Canadian Nationals, you got to be more ready than you ever have been. And Conestoga has some specific heroes, agents, legends that they are looking to face off against. Something that they have been preparing for. I'm not going to say anything yet, as we still do have 2 more band phases. But I have some names pulled up, and I do see some names that...
Yeah, I'm seeing some names that we've been told about, which
Yeah.
is pretty impressive. Means our homework has been done correctly. And the next 2 that we see being picked is Corky and
Galeo.
Galio.
Any of these could be right as we're back into our next ban phase. Of course, Conestoga could be banning a lot of those picks that they said the enemies might be playing as, which would be pretty smart.
It would be. It'd also kind of throw a bit of a curveball for UTM to try to work around.
But then again, you and I both know UTM will be doing the exact same thing.
Oh, 100%. You'd be kind of
Well,
not smart to not do that.
Seraphine and Galeo are 2 picks where I don't see them too often here.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen Seraphine maybe once or twice before for our team.
Seraphine, I do wonder which one of these is Blade.
Um,
Could be Seraphine.
I would place my bets maybe on Galeo.
I wish we were smart enough to know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we
You'd think
know.
that by now we
well,
would
the worst.
know.
Okay, so the worst part, and this is why I want you guys to roast us. Like, I want to be roasted for this in the comments, in the chat. I want you to roast us because we know that Blade is going to be mid lane, and if we were any smart, we would know what legends are meant to play mid.
We'd also know what are supposed to be for support and bottom and for jungle and for
Yes,
everything else.
we,
You would think that we would know that.
Yeah, it's been an entire semester.
It's okay. They kind of make fun of us.
No, yeah, no,
anyways.
they should make fun of us.
They really should. I told Fusion some of the nicknames we give the characters, and yeah, he laughed at me.
Something I will say for now is Conestoga is getting the picks they want to be seeing as we are
They
back
are.
into our pick phase, thrown over to the University of Toronto Mississauga side.
And Conestoga, do you want to take a... These lettering, whoever decided white text
Severe,
on these are so...
Sivir, severe, maybe.
Yeah, I'd go severe.
Again, you were making
Svire.
a white kid from the
Alistar.
suburbs say all this.
Yeah.
But hey, Alistar, that's one I know, that's one I could say. And our last one,
The white text on the white background.
we
Shout
really
out, shout
gotta
out
lean
this
into
game.
this.
Casanti?
Oh, it's Cassante.
Casanti, my bad.
Cassante. Again,
Ca.
you're making me decide. And then coming into our last pick, who am I expecting to see here? As we are on the last pick, maybe Ambessa, but no, I was dead wrong.
He's back. Nar's back.
Nar,
A little fuzzy
one
creature
of
boy.
the one of the 2 characters I love seeing every single
So
time.
cute.
What's the other one that he's got a weird human name. He's an alligator. Tom Kench.
Oh, the
Yeah.
toad-looking.
Yeah,
dude.
that's the other one I love
The
seeing.
dude who
in
used
these
to swallow
league-
your teammates.
Yeah, in these League of Legends games, but I'll appreciate seeing a Nar. We'll see how that comes into play today.
It'll be very interesting. Okay, I gotta point this out though. Did Corm shave?
Yes, the goatee is gone.
Okay, I was talking to him. I'm like, something's not correct.
Something looks
something's off.
wrong.
And I didn't want to bring it up, so now I know. Just want to get confirmation.
Yeah, he is lacking facial hair. We'll see if that pans out for him throughout the game today.
Maybe it'll just help him lock in, focus.
Yeah, maybe
up.
it brings a little bit of youthful energy out that's needed, we'll say.
Instead of like, you know, doing this with your beard, you're doing it with your actual chin.
Well, you don't do.
Don't stroke your beard.
I don't have a beard to stroke.
That is fair enough.
I guess I was gonna say, do you really stroke your chin? But yes, you do. Stroking your chin is an expression. So no.
I feel like more people like will pull out the hair on their chin instead of.
Oh yeah, same with the mustache.
Yeah.
If you're capable of doing it, you like twist your mustache while you're thinking. He also,
Pull a
I feel like,
brody.
shaved most. Of course, we are nearing the end of November.
is
Of
true.
course, that could be why we saw the departure from the stash goatee look.
So wild though. He had it for so long.
It was a staple here at Conestoga
It
and our
was.
Esports Hub. I mean, of course, these guys use the hub constantly, as well as the other teams.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys that you would see, and of course, you would see with his trademark goatee.
I'm gonna have to talk to him about that.
And
Oh, speaking of Corb.
there is the goatee. There is the
That's what we were
goatee.
talking
That
about.
is the goatee, folks at home. As well as the goatee, here's some stats. 130 kills, 96 assists to go with it. That's over 200 combined kills that he's a part of.
The average gold is insane.
Yeah, for the team, he will collect 11,800 gold on his lonesome, and his average combat score is 208. I'm going to assume that's his combat score.
I'm gonna hope.
I don't actually know. All right, I've creep score.
What is
Creep
a
score
creep?
is 208.
Little
That's an
lurking?
excellent question.
Some lurking? That's gonna be my assumption. You lurk, maybe.
I don't want a high creep score, I don't think, but
Yeah.
but maybe I do. When it comes to farming gold, I guess I would want a high creep score, but when it comes to the ladies, I don't
Yeah,
think
you
Corm
want
has
that
a.
zero. You want
I
that in
don't.
the
Yeah, I don't
negatives.
think Corm has a high creep score. Maybe after shaving, it went up a little bit. I don't want to say that. He's still a handsome man over
He
there,
is. He's
and
so
he's ready to
sweet.
go. He has an aura of confidence to him, and so do the rest of the team.
It does. They're locked in. They're ready to hopefully
Hopefully,
take a dub.
I like the optimism.
At least one game win. I want to see. Snatch one from UTM. Then we can say that we did.
I want to see them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that too. But like, I'm thinking, you know, the smaller, minor goals. We got the big goal.
Yeah, we
and
got
then
the
your
big
smaller
goal, and you
ones
want to
that
be
you
able to
work
celebrate
towards.
the micro.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's our? We want at least one.
You want to at least see this go 3 games tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
You also want to help settle
like
a
that.
debate that Norman and I have.
Oh yeah?
Peace tea is what he's drinking. Okay.
It's delicious.
Is it juice or is it tea?
It's tea.
Okay, but are we sure about that? Because it's more sugar than anything. It'd be more. It tastes more like juice than it does.
No, it doesn't. It
Yes,
tastes
it
more like
does.
tea. As we are building the spectator to lay up right now, getting closer and closer to the start of the game. It is tea.
It's not.
It's when you drink it, the base flavor that hits your tongue is tea. It's the
No,
same as
it's like
drinking
some-
iced tea.
See, iced tea I can take as tea.
But that has just as much sugar in it.
Yeah, but it tastes different. Peace tea tastes like how juice should taste. Iced tea tastes like tea. There's a very distinct taste.
Well, the
difference.
sugar hopefully will be getting him, you know, a little bit of a buzz.
get hyped.
Not like an alcohol-like buzz, but maybe a little bit of a buzz, a little bit juiced, a little bit ready to go for the game that we are ever so closer to getting to. And
So close.
what would your pregame drink, Willow? What would that be?
Usually a sugary drink.
I don't
not
like
peace
coffee.
tea, though.
I don't like coffee, so I'm a Monster Energy guy for if I really have something important.
Yeah, if it's gonna be a caffeine drink of that level, it would be Monster or Red Bull, or like,
And again, Red Bull, delicious.
well, it would probably be, if it's a sugar free, I'll take Red Bull because I like the taste of it better, or like soda, pop. Pop is usually my go-to if it's like slight caffeine.
Have you ever had a 5-hour energy? I have
No.
not. I like the way my heart is in my chest, so I'm going to avoid
Oh.
those. I wonder, though, if we asked some of our athletes that same question.
Red Bull. I mean, we already see one
Yeah,
on the table. We have
we-
a whole fridge there.
We
for
do
them.
have, shout out the Red Bull fridge that I haven't
constantly restock.
I
constantly
don't.
full.
The players are very keen on grabbing the Red Bulls from that. I don't think I've ever gotten one.
I think I've seen them shove each other out of the way just for one in the fridge.
I haven't ever had one from there. I've always had to pay for one.
I've been given one from the fridge. I've not gone there myself because it's a little intimidating.
Well, it's also for the players, and I want to make sure that
yeah,
they're
it's
ready
usually
to
the
go.
players that are like, yo, you
I'll
want a
steal
Red
their
Bull?
water. I'll steal their waters constantly. I have no problem with stealing water.
See that they might have more of an issue with that than anything. The amount of water that the players drink in this hub,
Good.
crazy.
Stay hydrated, especially for League of Legends when you got those
Yeah.
longer games.
And they're sometimes they can get really, really drawn out too.
And sweaty.
And,
And sweaty.
yeah, okay.
The players sweat like you wouldn't believe.
Must be them hand warmers that they use.
You could see Corm in the Esports Hub had a hand warmer going there, and I know a lot of the other guys do as well. I saw him shaking the package.
Oh, it's always funny watching them shake it. Like it's just the way that they shake it is like shaking some like jelly beans. Like you know how dads shake? It's like that. But
Yeah,
with hand
nuts in their
warmers.
hands for some reason. I don't know why.
Is there like a scientific thing that people have looked into why dads shake food before eating it?
It just gets your hand dirty.
Yeah, like but like is there more? Is it like does it like make the flavor taste better? Does it like why do so many dads do that?
I'm not a dad yet. I can't answer that question for you. I'll check back in a decade or two.
Yeah.
I might know. I might not know. That might be when the game's ready.
Yeah,
As we're
like,
getting
like a
we're getting
decade?
closer and closer to it. The anticipation making time feel slower this is really the games that matter most, Willow.
Especially, I mean, it's nationals.
It's
Canadian
nationals, and this is we have to win this if well, we don't have to. I think we could still lose this and then win our next game if
That's
we want to
true.
get into the playoffs. But if we win this, we are in the playoffs.
That's true. I would like to see them win. I like our team. I like when our
I
teams
do
win.
quite like our team. All right, we got some good guys on these teams.
Do.
No D-bags, honestly. That's the good part about Conestoga is that they
Yeah.
have not recruited
Everyone's
any buttholes on the team.
Yeah.
Everyone is like a genuinely good person. They're all fun to ask questions to about the
They're all
sports.
very open if you don't know a game. Or the amount of times that these boys have had to help with assignments, they're so willing to do so.
Oh yeah.
Much like they're happy to assist each other in these games. As we see 3 of them running together currently. Pretty impressive. I mean, we see
Yeah.
it quite often. It is Corm, Lopaczynski, and Fusion all together.
Of course, yeah,
And
Corm.
Fusion getting their little toes wet.
They're going to be going in the bottom lane there. Of course, that is your tank or your what is it, ADC, and your supports, of course, on that bottom lane. We'll see what kind of damage they could do. And, of course, Blade, the Academy member, making his way up and having his appearances on varsity when they need them most, really.
Yeah, these are the big moments, and we see Blade already off the bat taking some damage over here in mid lane. Bottom lane also having a couple fights, which is not normally what we see right off the bat, which is it's an interesting time right now for these boys. Is that a giant clock that I'm looking at?
And
Is that a
aggressive.
clock?
I don't know. Looks like pizza, if you ask me.
Yeah.
We're looking at some battles here in the early goings. Played already on under half health, and this is, as you said, not something that we typically see in
Is
these league
not.
games.
But unfortunately, Blade already at half health. It looks like the player that he was going up against either healed or another one came in. And Fusion
Big
taking
attacks.
some big hits.
And the first blood is for the UTM side.
It's unfortunate. Corm kind of getting left alone, hoping to hold back until Fusion can come back to where he is. Blade still on his little fight in mid. No clue what Lazaro's doing. He's kind of in his own world up there.
Of
Whether
course,
he's in a
always.
fight, probably not.
Always in a fight up there, doing something.
Usually dancing with the
Usually
opponent.
dancing.
Oh,
Yep, they're
he's
just waiting.
dancing.
They're playing the minion game, of course. That's gold collected, that's gold spent, that's gold earned. That all matters throughout the course of these games. And right now, the Condors are a bit behind.
A little bit, but they're still pretty close to being even. About a 0.5k lead UTM has on us for gold, but nonetheless, it's not bad. Only a 1 kill so far in the beginning. It's only 3 minutes in, which is kind of crazy already to have a kill, but I mean, that's
Yeah,
just no
Mogu.
difference.
Mogu on UTM was just quick with it.
He knew
Getting
what
it
he was
started.
doing. He's seen his opportunity, he took it. But Blade still holding his own, not letting the UTM opponent take him out. The Lopuchinski doing what he does best in the jungle, getting gold, collecting things, being a captain.
And again on that top lane, there's just nothing going on. We're still waiting. This is, of course, the calm before the storm in these League of Legends games. Waiting for action to kick off. We did have one kill, as you said, but nothing else.
That is true, and I'm just looking over the UTM gamer tags right now. We got some interesting players.
Why don't you go ahead?
Well, we have at the top Master Rabbits. Very interesting.
Master Rabbits.
Like Master Rabbits.
Yeah, but there's no E, so it's Master.
No, there is.
Oh,
M-A-S-T-E-R.
then it's Master Abbots.
Oh.
No, it's Master Rabbits. They just combined the R with both words.
I guess there's like a character limit. Then we move on to...
No, there isn't, because Munchie the Muncher has slain Lopuchinski.
I was just about to get to them. Look, he stole it right from me. We also have Sora, Mogu, like you called. He had first kill, correct?
Yes.
And then a B. We got a B in the game.
Buzzing around. You got to look out for him. As Blade here in mid lane, you got to look out for him too. Sora taking some damage. That's Mogu, and a B on the bot lane for UTM. Also taking some big damage. That's Corm and Fusion putting themselves in a good position to take out those minions. Same with Blade, who made Sora absolutely retreat.
Absolutely. Now this is what we want to see, considering Corm and Fusion did get pushed back a little bit closer to the tower, which is not what we want to see. So it's nice to see them kind of put the pressure back on and push them back to be more center than on our side of the map. And, well, here's Lazaro with an entire army of minions. What happened?
No, just built up the minion, won a fight against Master Rabbits, and then beat all the minions before losing any of his own. So it looks like two waves combined to join in the fight there.
Lazaro knows what he's doing. That's confirmation on that one. Oh, Blade getting stunned a little bit here with Sorrow. And, oh, it's a 3v1.
Munchie the Muncher coming up. You got to go right back to that turret.
Run, Blade.
Lopuchinski's in the jungle right there, but didn't know what was going on, and then walks into a huge fight. 2-on-1, and that's a double kill against Conestoga. The kills right now, Willow, read them because I don't want to.
It is currently 5-0.
No! Shouldn't have said that.
No,
so it's lopsided right now, and not for the team I want it to be for.
But hey, comeback season.
Comeback season.
Comeback season.
Again, this is something Conestoga has been all tournament long. The comeback hits yesterday in Call of Duty, coming back in a lot of their matchups in that second one.
Made some turnarounds. We might see it. I mean, UTM already taken out some of the Void Grubs, unfortunately. I don't know if the Dragon's been taken out. I think it still is living its happy little life in the jungle. Whether Lazaro, Lopuchinski will hop back out there and take it out, as we normally see him do. But right now, Sora is kind of feeling a little sorry for themselves, having to go at Blade there in another
Huge
fight
damage.
here in bot lane.
Sora does get the kill in the middle of the lane, but Mogu going down at the same time on that bot lane. An eye for an eye, Conestoga says. Finally, evening up a fight. 7-1 is the kills against them. The gold against a 3K difference for UTM.
It's unfortunate. Lazaro has lost his minions. UTM has once again regained theirs. And here in the jungle, we got
Fusion walked right into a bee who was hiding in that grass. And then Lopuchinski is chasing out Munchie the Muncher with Lazaro's help. But retreating back to the turret means that they're going to do a 180 now. And we got a 2v2. Master Rabbits in the fight, stunning Lazaro, taking huge damage as that size ability wear off and goes down in the fight. Lopuchinski will still be there as Blade is taking some damage back in that mid lane.
Fusion making his way back to Corm, who's currently, it seems like, off on his own, holding his own very well, though, which is something you want to see, although the minions are in our favor on bot lane, which is, I mean, that's what Lazaro had, and then it turned around, unfortunately. And Corm is currently getting chased back, but Fusion coming in to slightly save his life, as well as healing him.
Needed his support in that bottom lane there as Blade trying to deal with that mid lane Sora on the UTM side.
Blade getting some shots on Sora, but not a whole lot, and we can see the tower is almost at half health, which is not what exactly we want to see. This might be another game where we're hoping to make it to the 24-minute mark. I think that's the way it's
One
starting to
kill
look.
per minute is not good against.
No. It's kind of insane, kind of crazy.
They've been playing very good League of Legends so far.
They have. And ooh, that's a funky little power move there on those minions.
Yeah.
So, oh, okay, we have
Fights going on in the bot lane here as Sora's on a rampage. 1 death already, 2 deaths now on the board. Fusion, Lopachinski are down.
That's so unfair. It's now a 4v1 on the. What is that? A toad? What am I? What was
Void
that?
something.
A void creature. That's what it was. Lazaro up on top, still trying to hold his lane and not make any progress. From UTM, we would like progress, but I mean, when you're fighting battles these tough, as long as you hold that mid lane down, don't let them push too far. That's all you can ask for.
Well, Conestoga's got a lot that they could be asking for right now as they find themselves behind in this one at the pretty much 10-minute mark here. 10 kills against, 1 kill for them, 13.7k golds for, 19.1k golds against.
Yeah, it's sometimes you gotta go up against it. Would it be wrong to say that UTM is rich kids right now?
I would just say we're the underdogs, and they're the big dog in this matchup. They're the bigger bird, unfortunately.
I mean, hey, when your bird can die and come back from the grave, I mean, obviously you're.
I see you're on Team Phoenix now.
I'm just saying, but like, look, Blade is getting double teamed right now, which is unfair. Poor man got taken out. Fusion also getting slain by a bee, and more Void Grubs have spawned in. So, will the junglers take advantage of that? No clue. Lopachinski is actually heading up to top to try to help out Lazaro over here on a 2v1 right now, and they are kind of winning this fight. Will we see a death here? Yes, we will.
Shut down. You love that. Out
So
of the
nice.
Gnar and everything.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Corm goes down in response. Master Rabbits and Corm both dead as we speak.
It's unfortunate. And there goes the first turret, and soon to be the second one if Blade can get taken out. But there goes the turret. Unfortunately, that is 2 turrets for UTM that they've taken from us. One of their junglers is just in here, just collecting some things, some change.
That's really really how you know you have a lead in the game is when you start to take out turrets and you start to advance forward onto the enemy territory. And sadly, that is Conestoga, whose territory is being entered upon. Sora especially got like 7 kills to start this game.
Some insane moves that Sora's got going on. It is a 2v2 here. 2v3 now, a 3v3. Everyone is piling in on this mid lane. Corm taking some revenge on Mogu, but Munchie takes out Lopachinski. It's a dog-eat-dog world right now, and everyone is dying and getting some exchanges. I mean, it's what you want to see up in the top lane. Lazaro doing some little dances while everyone is in the mid lane just taking shots.
Hey, Blade has come back though, so this fight might keep going.
It might. We might continue to see some kills.
As Blade was going in hard on Munchie the Muncher, unfortunately unable to get it to go with 1 HP. Munchie was able to escape.
That's crazy. The fact that you got away with 1 HP is honestly pretty impressive. Oh, Lazaro finding someone hiding.
A B here, the jungler so far, I'm pretty sure, for the UTM team.
Seems like that's what they are. That or they're just a support that's going AWOL, going on his own agenda. But I mean, when you're UTM with 15 to 3 kills, 12 minutes in, almost 13, I mean, you can get away with pretty much doing anything at this point. Corm taking some damage as well here in the bot lane, but they've been pushed back pretty far. You can kind of see them, they're pretty close.
Fusion has rotated over to middle lane to help out with Lopachinski. In that bottom lane is now Blade. They're switching stuff up now to try to get it to go.
They are. We have seen this before where they've switched up who's in what lane. Lazaro usually keeps to the top, but he is taking some damage right now against Mr. Rabbits, but I mean, can he hold his own? Most likely. He might be able to get a kill in there, but a turret planting is happening soon.
Turret plating will fall soon.
There we go. That's what it was. I can't read. But Lopachinski did get taken out. There's a double kill going on. Munchie the Monster is on a killing spree.
And another tower in the middle lane is going to go down. And that just is not what Conestoga was looking for when they started this game. Already all middle lane going down. They're coming up close to those inhibitors. Inhibitors? That's the word I'm looking for.
I mean, the fact that this might be one of our
and there's the turret plating.
fastest games we will see.
If that mid lane is going to be a sign of things to come.
Considering that the objective bounties have just spawned in, Rift Herald is just spawning in, and there's already 4 turrets down, it's a little concerning. Just a little teeny bit. Lopachinski coming in, taking on Munchie the Muncher, but Sora is coming for Lopachinski. Taking him out is Munchie the Monster, but Fusion attempted to come in, kind of keeping his distance, but knows that the monster is low. Will he back off fully? It seems like he might. Nazaro up here in the top, kind of getting smacked around a little bit. It's unfortunate.
Big damage coming on the board here from Master Rabbits against Lazaro. It's not what you drop when you're practicing these games.
No, it's not. And it's kind of hard. As we said, we did come off of a bye. We didn't have the previous, game to come off of. Lazaro is ending up channeling back, probably to get some buys and whatnot. Lopachinski taking some damage here, almost getting taken out, but Mogu, unfortunately, snatches him, and Rift Herald is taken by UTM, which is not what we want to see. Usually it is the Condors taking out Rift Herald, so that kind of goes to show.
And it's a differential maker in the game when you get that Rift Herald for your side.
Especially with UTM being so close to our Nexus.
Yep.
Having that Rift Herald is, we might be lucky to make it to 20 minutes.
And there's all 5 members from UTM coming right up Main Street, right up our spawn. They're in there, and there's a damage going out. The first turret is destroyed, and there goes Lopachinski as well in the fight. And they just keep on pushing without any hesitation.
And there's
no one
Rift
from their
Herald.
team dead yet. Rift Herald's coming in, Willow. Oh my goodness, Blade going down. Fusion as well in the fight, and no one yet from UTM has died yet as a bunch of innovators are going down, and they're going right for the Nexus, a double kill, and it's just Lazaro left for the Conestoga Condors. It's the biggest bird in this instance will be UTM as they are just destroying everything within arm's reach. Look at the Nexus's health. It's going down. It's Yelling Timber.
It is. We see the Condors desperately try to make any difference, but no matter what, UTM does take out the Nexus and takes the first win, unfortunately.
16 minutes, 44 seconds. That's one of the fastest games of League of Legends I've seen in my life.
Yeah. What just happened? UTM just...
Utter domination. That was, they took it to us more than any team I've ever seen, and they didn't even... Sometimes when teams play each other and they know they're better, both teams, this happens to Conestoga, this happens for Conestoga. Sometimes the better team, in this instance the 2 seed versus a 12 seed, play with their food. Not this time. This time there was no food playing.
UTM
This was just that was business.
Yeah.
We just watched business get handled, and that's horrifyingly scary to see.
Yep. 16 minutes, 44 seconds, a total of 25 kills from UTM. We got 4.
We only had 4 kills?
We had 4 kills. We're doing good, guys.
Yeah, that's really tough to see. A moment of silence for the boys was needed there, and maybe a little bit of a break to recoup, recover, talk about some new strats, maybe change everything up. We will see the team and you guys after a short break ourselves.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We are Condors.
We're back here, and I'm not used to being this close to our second game so early, usually.
Yeah, we're speedrunning today, apparently.
Apparently, as the first game here, if you missed it, and if you missed the intro, I'm Cove, that is Mute Chaos, and the first game against UTM, that is University of Toronto, Mississauga, not good.
16 minutes and 44 seconds, 25 kills UTM and 4 kills Conestoga.
So we're going to hope that this one goes a whole lot better for our team. And, I mean, a whole lot better basically just means let's get it closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a close game.
Maybe 5 kills instead of 4.
That's where I was going to say, but I realized it was a bit too sad maybe. No, I think if they genuinely change up the strategy, first and foremost, change the strategy. And see what you got, because
now they know what UTM has to offer.
And they know UTM has talented players, but that's not to say we don't either.
Yeah. It's just a matter of
changes.
What spot in the seed you sit.
Changes, exactly. They got to go through those necessary changes to get wins. Nothing happens easy, and changes, well, they ain't easy themselves.
No, they're really not. Especially being willing to make those changes and accepting that you do need to make those changes.
Yeah.
Even just little tiny minor things, like maybe, you know, you stay a little further back, or you just absolutely rush UTM like UTM rushed us.
Yeah, that would help to change. Changes also hurt you at the same time.
That is true.
Changing from healthy to sick doesn't help, as we heard through the grapevine. Of course, if you're on our Twitch stream, you could see in the chat that from Lopaczynski might, it's not confirmed.
At least Lopaczynski said he heard that Lopaczynski might have pneumonia, but that's what Lopaczynski heard.
And it might, we don't know, but we're not going to make excuses for him. He still showed up to play, and
he's still playing extremely well.
He did. He had a very good game, and we're just going to have to see more from everyone on Conestoga in this next game. Of course, we're just waiting for that ban phase.
It happens. It happens. Sometimes you, I don't know where I was going to go.
Sometimes you fall on the sword, sometimes you make them fall on the sword.
Sometimes the sword falls on you.
Yeah, and the sword fell on us that time. Yeah.
You know when you try to do like knife tricks to impress someone?
No, I've never done that before.
You've never seen that?
I have seen it. I've never done it.
Maybe I'm okay. I'm
you said you know when you do this thing.
Okay,
is this a common thing? Audience, do you do knife tricks to impress people often?
Not gonna lie,
I do actually.
I remember being stuck on that side of like TikTok at one point. I don't know how I got there. Probably because I don't know if you remember the whole corpse era.
Yeah, so sometimes you cut yourself, as you're trying to say.
I was gonna say, like, you try to impress someone, you overplay yourself, and sometimes you need to reel it back.
Oh, yeah?
You need to start back to the basics.
Do you think that's what happened there? Is that they went a little off the basics and it hurt them?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just a matter of, you know, UTM. We don't fully know what to expect. But which most teams you don't really know what to expect. You can, you know, gather as much information about a team as you want, but
unless you're playing them,
unless you get into a game and see it firsthand, it's a whole kind of questionable.
And so I said we weren't ready for the ban phase. I
now
lied.
We are.
I spread misinformation over the internet, as Conestoga is going to be picking first, of course, banning, and then picking, of course.
And we don't know the characters good enough to take wild guesses at who's actually being banned. We can describe them.
No. I don't know. A turtleneck lady.
A turtleneck?
It's Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Honestly, if she was an animal, yeah, a humanoid. If you shove your face against the screen, it's like a bunny-looking character. Daphne, if she was a bunny. I don't know. We're going through the ban phase anyways.
Furries.
Maybe I need to get banned. Banned for making my comments.
Oh, Velma, not Daphne. Yeah, no.
Velma's the one
Velma.
with glasses.
That's Velma. I need to re-up my Scooby-Doo lore.
We need to go binge watch Scooby-Doo after.
Apparently it's good. I don't know. Maybe
Scooby-Doo?
it's apparently it's scary like that first game we watched here.
Yeah, it's unexpected.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a new Scooby-Doo movie coming
Who's
out.
that under the mask? Oh no, it's a game that lasted under 17 minutes.
Oh no.
And I would have gotten away with it too.
If it wasn't for these middling kids.
And so we'll see if this second game can go over 17 minutes, or if Old Man Crunky is going to get away with his dastardly plans. I guess that's the line now.
The one time the mystery crew does not solve
They
the
fail.
mystery.
That's what we're cheering for them to win this time.
Yeah.
At least get this game to be 20 minutes as Kasai. Kasai,
Our mystery team is currently being formed.
the first pick for Conestoga.
Oh, who?
Ziggs?
I've not seen them before. They're kind of creepy.
We might have
looking.
saw them in the first game. Maybe not.
I don't think so. That is a creepy character. Look at
That's like
on it.
Junkrat from Overwatch that we streamed on Tuesday, where we picked up some big wins in the second game. And it looks a lot like Junkrat if Junkrat was horrible.
Oh, shots fired. Okay.
Well, not like horrible in the sense of look at that thing. That's horrifying. It's
like
horrible.
The Cheshire Cat meets Smile Dog.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And Junkrat.
I don't know Junkrat. So
You've never played Overwatch?
Nope.
Good for you. Don't do it. No shots. I mean, our academy team is great. If you feel like you could hang with them, then maybe give it an attempt. But I would not recommend it.
I already feel bad about my skills playing Call of Duty with an academy team. I don't want to switch to a new game.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, I like. I honestly, I would say, give League of Legends a shot.
I've tried and I rage quit twice.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a very hard game. Both are very hard games. Much harder than Rocket League, much harder than COD, and much harder than Valorant. While those games are more mechanically demanding, these games require so much brain power and are just objectively, I would say objectively, more difficult games.
Especially when you don't know the characters like Ash, V, Vi, Leona, and
Nautilus.
does not look like K. I would think more of like a Nautilus shell, you know, the creature that existed or still exists. I don't know if it's extinct or not.
There's some sort of lore that we don't know about for that
Something
character.
of-
I'm absolutely
yeah.
positive.
But I know, from what I've heard, I'm pretty sure some of these characters are based off of like actual like mythological creatures. So like maybe we need to go home and pull up Google and like watch some
Conestoga
more.
banning Cassante this time. Didn't like seeing him, and they banned the character that Blade was playing as well.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Galeo, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. We also have. I'm not sure what that dragon creature is. We've seen him before though.
Your guess is as good as mine. As the last ban going into effect, back to our pick phase, and UTM, they've been so fast with it. They look to know what they want to do.
They're locked in, and they lock them in just as fast.
Belveth.
Some characters we definitely have not seen before.
And I'm not sure if Conestoga's seen before. I would hope so, but you never know.
It'd be it'd be a little funny if we haven't seen them. And it's the whole like, okay, how do we get around this? How do we improve? How do we beat this out? Ambessa, there's Ambessa.
And that was teased pregame by the team captain Lopachinski, and now we're seeing it in effect.
I think we've got all the characters that he told us to expect.
Finally now, yes.
Finally.
We didn't in that first game. We have not gotten them all at once, but we have gotten them throughout, finishing out where it's Vex for our side.
And there's your crocodile character.
Renekton. Not the one I wanted. I wanted Tom Kench.
Yeah, I think we all want Tom Kench.
Renekton is also pretty funny if you ask me. Lots of good Renekton memes out there.
Renekton is kind of like, you know, Suicide Squad, the Crocodile Man.
Killer Croc.
Yeah, it's like his cousin or something.
Yeah, that's the official lore for Renekton.
He's actually, the cousin of Killer Croc.
And it's official. We'll see.
They're actually in the same universe.
We'll see if this game is going to be a cousin of that first game, or if it's going to finally separate from the family tree and be something different. A win or a loss, hopefully a win.
A new son-in-law is about to come in place, hopefully.
Yeah, we want a win to be joining the family here at Conestoga.
Yep. In case you didn't know, to get married into our esports, you actually have to fight for it. There's a movie based around that.
Fight Club? What?
No, there's like a whole movie. It's like a kind of a horror-based movie. I didn't watch it. I just know like the concept of it. They play like different games, and then the one that she chose was like hide and seek or something like that. And it was like, I don't watch movies, so.
Is that what it's going to take for them to win this game? Maybe a peekaboo hide-and-seek strategy?
Maybe just everyone go to the jungle and just sit in like a one of those little bush things. And
Yeah,
then
sit
just
in the bushes and
pop out.
then attack them suddenly. Conestoga did not get any wins in the jungle, it seems like that
No,
last
maybe
game.
that's the strat we're gonna go for now.
Yes, that would be, prioritize jungle.
Maybe.
I wonder if they mix up who's going to go in what lane or if they're just going to be cemented in their roles.
For UTM or for Conestoga?
For Conestoga. I can't speak anything about Conestoga. I don't really care about UTM strategies. I can only speak on Conestoga here, as that's the team I was paying attention to in that first game.
We might see what we normally see, where bottom lane and mid switch, but we've also seen Lopaczynski head to some lanes. Like, we've seen some interesting strat changes going into this after the first one against UTM and what happened. I don't actually know what to expect or what I can try to think to expect. It's kind of one of those.
Kind of a wait and see situation.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we're going to have to wait and find out, as we are getting ever so closer to the second game, where if Conestoga loses this, we're going to have to see Friday if they can advance to the playoffs.
It's gonna be a tough one right now.
It's going to be quite difficult. As we're getting ever so closer to these games, and tomorrow, if we do have to play, and we will be here again, I'm almost certain. We might have some Valorant action for you guys, as well as maybe some League of Legends. We might have multiple things going on. So make sure that all week and continuing forward for playoffs, you tune into our live streams on Twitch, on YouTube. That is, of course, Conestoga Esports, or Conestoga Condors Esports. Wherever you need to find us, you can. We are, of course, building that spectator delay, which means we are one step closer to getting some action going.
And we're going to hope, fingers crossed, that we make it to 17 minutes this time.
Yep, that's the goal.
A whole 15 seconds more than
last
before.
game. Yeah, that would be 17:01.
Yes, that's what we're going to hope for. 17:01 seconds and 5 kills.
And yeah, let's get the kills a little closer as well.
A 1-1. A 1-1.
Yeah, I would maybe even tie up kills.
Maybe
even because they had
more kills.
Take more? Yeah, maybe get more kills.
They'll stick at 25. We'll actually go 30.
We'll get 30 this time.
Yep.
And instead of getting 0 towers, let's get all of them.
And the Nexus.
And win?
And win.
That's what I want.
And then comeback season.
Oh yeah, win the next game after?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
We're aiming for the stars right now.
If not, well, let's get this. Let's make this competitive at least. Competitive. That's all I will say. Competitive. Yeah. Let's make it competitive at least.
I mean, these are competitive players. They play very well.
And that first game could have went a little better.
It could have, but as we said before, we came off of a bye. We're just getting into it. UTM is, as we've mentioned before, a number 2 seeded team.
I would love to see the bracket again here and look at the other teams that have been in this bracket. Of course, UTM, I'm pretty sure, beat Guelph 2-1 here in the first round, and that was on Tuesday. We had a first round bye. Guelph, of course, in the loser bracket there, automatically advancing on to the games Friday. Now, if we do lose this one, we will be playing tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time against the University of Guelph. University of Toronto, though, yeah, they earned their way into this spot, and they're showing us why they are here.
They did, and I'm pretty sure University of Guelph is actually sitting only one spot under us. So the fact that they pulled off one map, I think we can pull one off too.
I know that it was close. We were very close with Guelph in the standings, and I know that we finished end of season above them.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's impressive alone. Beating out some schools, because we finished in 3rd, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. There's a whole lot of ties. First place, there's like 2 teams. Second was like, I don't even know. 3rd, I think there's like 2 teams or something, and then it just came down to how many actual like map wins there was.
Yeah.
Which is kind of impressive because it means that we got more.
Yeah, it came down to a situation that when it came down to it, what we did throughout the season, every little moment that you didn't think matters, and it all led up to this here. Conestoga Condors facing off against the University of Toronto, Mississauga.
Okay. is UTM, does that mean it's like campus in Mississauga, or like
I think, no, the school is the University of Toronto, Mississauga. Like, the school is UTM. Like how they also have TMU and they also have U of T, they also have TMU. It's its own school, as well as Humber, as well as Seneca, as well as one of the 10,000 schools that exist in Toronto.
There's 10,000. I'm sorry.
No,
what?
I'm lying. I'm lying. That's a number
say, like,
I just pulled out of my butt.
There's probably 100.
No, yeah, no, legit. There's probably 100. I almost went to school in Toronto.
Really?
Yes.
Thank God you were here with Conestoga.
Yes, much better decision as I get to be in and around the Conestoga Condors
and
all
I mean,
the
look
time.
at the hub we got.
Yeah, the hub is one of the biggest things where it's like, yeah, I made my decision. Let alone worth it.
Oh yeah, and all we're saying is if you're a Conestoga student, you too can also check out the hub and play in it if you really, really want to check it out.
I'd happily recommend that.
Oh yeah, we've played in it.
Quite a few times, yeah. And I mean, if you are here on the stream, you might as well drop a follow, drop a sub if you can, if you're allowed, if your parents will give you the credit card for it.
If you have Twitch Prime,
don't do that.
You can get it for free.
Oh, Twitch Prime, use your Twitch Prime sub on us. I mean, we do create regular content for you guys
every day.
live pretty much daily, giving you some of our best action. Of course, this has been the Canadian Nationals, where we've had basically every single esport.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, on stream, just on stream for you guys to watch, we've had Rocket League, Overwatch, League of Legends, Call of Duty, and Valorant played.
That's true. 5, and we have, I think, more teams than that.
Oh, we have way more teams than that you could probably follow along with on our social medias, whether that be Twitter or Instagram. Conestoga Condors Esports.
They're good. They're honestly.
It's a good follow.
I get a little teary-eyed, a little. My heart swells, doubles up in size every time I see your post because they're just so beautiful.
They're that good, apparently.
They are. There's the photos that our social media, people take, is impressive.
Oh yeah, you're a big fan of the social media
I
people.
am.
Yes.
You should check out our Twitter, our Instagram, Twitter X, whichever you want to call it. Honestly, it's the photos that we post. Super impressive. You should go you should retweet it. Actually, share it on your story.
That would be nice.
Get us out there some more. Impress your friends.
And here we go.
UTM is rushing.
Well, that's our guys.
Oh.
That would be Conestoga on the blue side, Mute Chaos. And
our team is currently rushing.
Yes, our team.
We might go the jungle
rushing.
strat.
Yeah,
like
rushing right up.
All running together. Okay, we got a little. This is like a little huddle. You know when your team comes together, and you put your arms around each other, and you go, okay, 1, 2, 3, Condors.
Well, first you call plays, and then you say Condor.
Yeah, but we already called plays, so now we rush together. We do our little thing, and now we're.
You go X slant with the Y cross, A seam, A seam, A seam, and then you go out, and then you say blue 42, Y 71, ready set hut, and then you go. That's how. That's what they were doing there, Willow.
Uh-oh, I think Fusion's just found 2 of their. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's got no minions to help him either.
Run, Fusion.
And then you got a trio there, all in the jungle doing, having fun, going on merry little adventure.
Sometimes when it comes to games like these, the best thing you can do is just enjoy what is going on and what is happening.
Enjoy the moment in front of you.
Exactly. Just like AB and Mogu is currently running together, go sit in the bushes, and we already have a fight off the bat in mid lane. Blade and Sora, like we seen already last game. It's a battle of minions, and hopefully Blade can kind of keep his toes out of that fight because he's taken some health damage already. Bottom lane as well, another fight like we seen. And was that top lane? That is also, everyone is fighting right now.
It's kicking off hot right now. To start this game off, we're not even at the 2-minute mark, and we're seeing Lopaczynski fighting in jungle lane. Everyone has a battle.
There is no safe spot here. Oh, Lopaczynski got away.
He's retreated to bottom lane.
They've decided that there's a line and you are not to cross it, and they went their separate ways.
B and Mogu wanted to chase. So if Korm went into jungle there, B and Mogu would have chased him in. I'm almost certain on that, but no, instead went to the tower. They were trying to force him into an uncomfortable position.
Yeah, and now they're still trying it. They're trying to get him close.
It's working, I would say.
It is, honestly. Oh, Blade. Blade is under half health right now. Sora doing some damage on him, unfortunately. And both bottom and mid and top lane are almost back at their towers right now. They're turrets. I don't know why I keep calling them towers. They look like towers.
They might be towers. They might be turrets.
Tower turrets.
I was going to say like something funny and use the first letter of one word and the other word.
TT?
They're just towers or turrets, though.
Yeah.
I'm not creative enough for that, and we'll see if Conestoga's attack is going to be more creative in this game. So far, it's so good. No kills yet.
However, I think we're going to see one very soon. I unfortunately called that. Lopaczynski is the one that gets taken out. UTM, First Blood, and Fusion.
Answering right back.
It is. Okay. Monster has also responded to that one, unfortunately.
Corm has huge damage taken, but a little bit of damage healed.
Might go down.
Oh. Oh, he went down to the minions. And then B goes down in response. So it's all kicking off here early on. UTM does take the lead after the initial team fight.
Does Fusion have 2 kills right now?
Go to the left.
He might.
So you go to the left, he's the bottom name. You go to the bottom character, and yes, he does. Picked up 2 kills in that altercation.
That's pretty impressive.
He's got them all for Conestoga.
He does. Snatched the title.
Of
So
kill
far.
man.
Support, more like, I don't know. The play on words.
ADC. Well,
Yeah.
ADC is the one that usually gets the kills on the bottom lane. That support usually helps them. But now he's the ADC.
Still fights going on everywhere. No one is safe. There is currently a 3v1 going on. Blade is just taken out by Sora.
Yeah, there was no time to even breathe there for
No.
Blade. That was a very, very fast kill.
Bottom lane is a 2v1 right now. It is Fusion and Corm are back. And Mogu trying to push in with
I mean, with the
minions.
minions, just as you were saying, they're just... it's unreal how far they've been able to push up there. And the control that UTM has been able to play with.
It's pretty impressive, honestly.
Worrying.
Yeah, but we do see a 2v... It was a 2v2. Lopaczynski, unfortunately, did get taken out. And there's another 2v2 down here in the bottom where a B might actually get taken out. But Fusion, Corm playing it safe, staying near the tower. You don't want to go too far out and make those mistakes, but it's better. Dragon spawn.
Dragon spawns. We'll see who's
Which
able
one
to
is
go
it?
to that.
We don't know.
And get it first as the game has been paused.
It has. We will see. Maybe the dragon spooked them. There's a big roar.
All right, what type of dragon are you guessing? I'm gonna go Cloud. I think it's gonna be a Cloud
I
Drake.
want to say Hex.
Yeah.
Like the I don't even.
But not the Chemtech one, the Hex one.
The Hex doesn't exist. Like
Chemtech, that's what
that
you're
was the
hoping
one that I
for?
was thinking of,
Okay,
yeah.
so you're thinking Chemtech. I'm gonna go Cloud Drake.
or water.
All right, if you're basic.
I'm
I'm going creative. I'm going to creative pick. You
Okay.
locked in Chemtech, and I'm afraid
do-
you're not
yeah.
able to bring it back.
No.
Of course, a
We'll
team.
see.
I don't even know if a team got a Drake in that last game.
I don't think so. It was mostly Void Grubs that
It
were
was
getting
so
taken out,
fast.
and Rift Herald is what we
Yes.
seen getting taken out. But the fights are still happening. No matter what, there is something happening. Fusion putting a little thing, little trap, little gabagoo,
Little Gabagoo.
you know, little something.
Waiting for him to step in it. It didn't look like anyone was there to get it. Waiting for those minions to take each other out. Get to the low damages so you can have the final hit, collect your gold. There is a slaying happening on the mid lane. Blade going down.
Fusion, Corm working together, trying to take out a B, but unfortunately, Fusion taken out by Mogu. Corm by himself, but will he try to still take out a B? Maybe not. Lopaczynski holding down mid while Blade is trying to recover. Going against Sora, but Sora is making Lopaczynski feel a little sorrow for himself. It happens.
I picked it up. I saw what you're going for there.
Did you? That's
worked.
good. That's
It worked.
Thanks. Only one good one so far. But Lazaro up here battling it out with Master Rabbit. As we're just going to go with that one. Sora finally taking some damage, but from what looks like the turret. But Blade is back. Comeback season for
In the
Blade.
fight. As Fusions come over to help. Blade exploding out onto a fight there. Sora's feeling the damage, but able to escape in the help of the minions, and actually is coming right back up into the fight with Abi, the jungler there for the UTM team, coming in to try to keep the damage going.
Abi might actually be support. I wouldn't be surprised because we've seen them in bot lane. But it was a 2v2, but both have backed off currently. Sora might have actually channeled back, maybe try to get some health back. Lazaro over here with Rabbit, trying to play the minion game, the gold game. We are currently down almost 3K compared to UTM.
Lazaro hopping in as trying to collect gold seamlessly. There was Master Rabbits. Lazaro said, and then came in, started the attack off. Of course, they're just teasing each other in that top lane still. As a B comes in, grabs Corm, hooks him in.
Here comes Lopaczynski, though.
Yeah, big fight could be happening on the bottom lane, requiring some retreating, but it was a fake. Lopaczynski coming in from the side. Big damage on. LB is taking damage. Mogu's taking damage. We got a 3v3 as Muncher is on a killing spree and is on a double kill right now. Corm going down. Lopaczynski going down. And
There's
Fusion.
Muncher
Muncher. Going and getting the kills, being a monster on the board.
Munching on the Condors right now. That's unfair.
That is Munchie
That was
monster.
talk about a turnaround for that. It was a 3v2. We thought we had it, and unfortunately he came in and just swept.
Swibbity swap the sides.
He took us off our feet. Lazaro still up here. They're still playing the minion game. But it's just, we're not making much progress. I mean, so far he's been doing good at holding Rabbit where he's at this little kind of midpoint. But Turret might be taking some damage. Sora on a killing spree right now. This is not looking very great. But we know the Condors. We've seen them turn it around before. And as we say that,
getting the kill in the fight, as you say. They're getting a double kill as well. Lopaczynski, Lazaro, the elbows going down. B and Sora in that mid lane, and they're going to take out that turret.
For all we know, Blade might come. Oh, yeah, there it goes.
No, I knew it. I knew what I saw. I've been watching League of Legends long enough to know what's going on here as Conestoga has their backs against the wall.
A little bit. We see some channeling going on from what looks like both sides.
That might be a fire Drake, unless I'm mistaken.
Maybe.
I don't know. It was orange colored. That's why I was saying fire.
Don't even know if those exist. We know
Fire
that.
Drake?
Yeah.
Inferno Drake is what it is. Sorry,
yeah.
Inferno Drake.
And
I was going with the simpleton terms.
Lopaczynski doing some jungle work. A B coming through, taking out the thing. I think that's what Fusion actually put down. Might be some map visual, is what it might be.
As a BM Mogu on the bottom lane, trying to get that going, but you do see your Condors pulling up and trying to defend that spot.
Absolutely. It's currently a 2v2 on bot lane. Minions coming in. We see the minions actually pushing a B and Mogu back just slightly off the tower, which is pretty nice to see.
It's needed.
It is. Lazaro up at the top doing his own thing. And it is currently a 3v3 actually.
The fight's kicking off. Sora coming in to add more members to this fight. Blade and Lopaczynski doing big damage. Blade picking up a big kill for Conestoga, but Sora's on a rampage in response, picking up some huge kill. Conestoga losing 4 of its team members. You know who's left. It's Lazaro on the top lane.
And there goes the turret.
Losing the team fight in the bottom lane, Conestoga. We'll see if Lazaro, our one beacon of hope right now, is going to be able to get back into this one as the rest of the team is respawning from that blue side in the bottom left.
They are, and they're all pushing they're all going bot lane again, trying to push back those UTM members that have pushed so far up our little lane. Lazaro still, he's doing his own thing. He's playing the game as he usually does, which is nice to see.
A B coming over. They're spreading out their attack like crazy right now. UTM is sending a B everywhere, and it's working.
2v1 situation. Lazaro not fully expecting that, unfortunately, and backs off far enough
he
that
sent
they back
out
off
the thumbs up emote as he was running away. He's like, yeah, I'm cool on that.
He
See
would
you
have
guys.
accidentally pressed that kind of a little thing. Maybe that's actually what caused UTM to back off.
It would be funny if it was. He's like, I'm so cool.
Our bad. Oh, another 2v1 in the jungle. Here comes Blade to try to back things up.
And he will. B goes down on the UTM side. 4 kills now for Conestoga, but Blade has found himself in no man's land. Munchie the monster able to return the favor.
It's unfortunate. It looked like Fusion was trying to come up for some support, but Corm still holding it down on his own, down at the bottom lane against Sora. And there goes the turret, unfortunately.
3 now for UTM.
And
it looks like it's going to be 4, and there's Lazaro's turn on the top lane, also taking some big damage. They've made our way to our spawn as, I'm afraid these are the closing moments of the game usually.
For all we know, we have seen the Condors actually hold off teams that have come into where their nexus is located. Unfortunately, much of the monster is currently godlike, but
Blade was able to shut him down originally. It did not matter at the end of the day there as the kills did come out on the board. Corm throwing the thumbs up and looks to be at low health, dying well at it. Now the spawn is completely being taken over right now by UTM. Lazaro still alive on that top lane though, as always. He's been the bastion of consistency.
Absolutely. Here is Fusion and Lopaczynski running together to push AB out. Kind of swat them away, make sure that they don't come back just yet. And it looks like it kind of worked.
They're just going for the turret is the issue though. While they did swat them away,
and there it goes.
It was where they were already going as they wanted. Last game, they prioritized clearing out the middle and rushing down it. This time, they're prioritizing systematically eliminating Conestoga, and they're doing so right now. They have nowhere to go as all of their turrets are gone. There's nowhere really to even start a comeback as there's no turrets that you can stay on. They're doing the Overwatch 2 strategy of death rolling. They're all staying together and just acting as a group, combining their powers together. Blade says, I don't care, and gets a big shutdown. Lopaczynski down in the team fight as well as everything is kicking off. Another shutdown goes down as Master Rabbits and Munchie the Muncher are dead. Fusion and Lopaczynski on the respawn timer for Conestoga.
It is now a 2v1 right now. We did manage to hold them off pretty decently, actually.
It's a 2v1 for Conestoga, and that's it. The team ace. Squad wipe for Conestoga. We've been waiting for a moment like that. I said they'd have no way of counterattacking, but I lied. We see them pushing up right now, but the biggest thing is clearing out all those minions that are in our spawn.
That's true, and like I said, we have seen the Condors hold teams off before, and they've done and shown it once again just how well these boys can work together in moments of high stress like this.
And you see Blade doing some damage to the turret there in the mid lane. Of course, ducking away, but that's the type of stuff that you need to do if you're going to get yourself back in the game.
Especially when you take out a whole team and you have the space and room to run to those turrets to try to take them out.
They're going to the Drake. Objective bounty has been claimed. It was Mountain. We were both wrong.
That's unfortunate. We tried.
We both guessed Real Dragons.
No, UTM has taken the Rift Herald for themselves.
That's not good.
That's going to be a game changer, but the Condors might be able to hold some battles themselves.
You see all 5 of them at our spawn here. Very small amount of members from Conestoga back to counter this. Now it's going to be a 5v5. Of course, they destroyed our first inhibitor. And this is not going to end well for Conestoga, I don't think.
Not, but everyone, Rift Herald has been summoned. Everyone is going to throw everything in that they can to try to hold someone off. But Rift Herald is tearing its way through these inhibitors.
The kill's going on the board as we speak. Lazaro dead, Lopaczynski dead, Blade dead, Corm dead. It's just Fusion.
Someone did
left
get a
to defend us,
there.
and you can see Fusion running back over to spawn, and that's GG's when you see him stop moving. And that was a 16-minute game, a combined length of 32 minutes we lasted tonight. The wife is not going to be happy.
Hey, we got 11 kills. I'm proud of our boys for doing that.
I am proud. That was a big...
completely wiping the team out in such a high-stress situation, pushing them back, possibly changing some things, giving UTM a little bit of a run for their money in that moment. And, I mean, did we lose? Yes. But did we prove ourselves? Yes.
One thing we were saying between the games is that we wanted to see Conestoga get more kills. We just wanted more. We wanted more of a fight. And that's what we got. As you were saying, 11 kills. We improved it by 7.
We did.
That's not a number to scoff at. The boys put up a great fight. Are going to have to play tomorrow, though, to see their season stay alive.
They will. I mean, these boys, they can be proud of themselves. We know that they're good players. You guys know that they're good players. Obviously, you're always going to find someone who fights just a little bit harder than you do. Not saying these boys didn't fight. I mean, we've seen them absolutely 5v5s, everything. And here's our standings right now. You will see we will go up against University of Guelph tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a very interesting
That's going to be the decider. And so make sure that you stay tuned with Conestoga as we are bringing you all of the Canadian Nationals action all week long. And that's going to extend into the weekends. And of course, tomorrow will be Valorant GC and League of Legends. I'll be there. You'll be there, I assume.
Yep.
So you'll have to stay tuned. Come back to the Twitch and YouTube channels to watch that live. Any closing thoughts on our games here? As again, yes, tomorrow Valorant GC. I'm gonna say it again, Valorant GC and potentially League of Legends all on stream for you guys to watch at home.
Absolutely. These are two teams to watch. I mean, we've watched them this whole semester. They've done nothing but impress us and continue to improve. And so seeing them tomorrow will be very nice. It'll be an entertaining stream tomorrow, to say the least. And these boys, it may be, it may be lost, but you guys can go home. You can be proud of yourselves. You guys put up a very, very great fight.
Any closing thoughts?
I love the Condors.
So we'll have to see the action picking up tomorrow. Let's go Condors. I do want to thank our partners, Conestoga College. Of course, those that make this whole thing possible.
Oh, yeah.
Conestoga College, Conestoga Students Incorporated, Nike, Red Bull, Six Sigma, everyone who comes to support these streams, you in the audience. I see you, and I thank you. Signing off, this is Cove, this is Mute Chaos. See you tomorrow.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We are Condors.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's a $1 billion industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.